Hi everybody, this is Tracy from Tracy's Art and Craft, and I'm here today. We're going to do a bit of ephemera building, and what I plan to do today is I've pulled out some of my 6x6, I want to say they are, yeah, 6x6 papers. I've pulled out a whole bunch, and what I want to make today is some hidden journaling space, and the way that I'm going to do that is I'm going to be making some mini file folders. When you stick them into the book, I will show you once I've made my first one. It can become a pocket as well, which I will be using mine as pockets as well. So it could be a pocket and it will open up and be a little journaling space as well. So first of all, you get your 6x6 paper. So we'll just get started straight away, go straight into it. I've got two ways I do it. One is with the We Are Memory Keepers envelope punch board, which is my favourite way, and the other way is just sort of cutting it. I'll show you what I mean. So first of all, I want to just fold my 6x6 in half. Just get the bone folder that comes with it. There we go. And then I want to determine how big I want this. So I do want to cut a little bit off. Let's see, how much do I want to cut off? About 1.5 inches I'm going to cut off. So I've just sort of marked it by bending it a little bit. Oh, terrible cutting. Of course you can use a cutting board for this and whatever, but I don't use cutting boards. Again, another piece of scrap paper there that I'll just keep aside. Now you open it up, and what you want to do is you want to line the edge of this into the edge just here, this edge just here. You want to line it up with this edge. And this is to get one on the left side. If you want it on the right side, you do it on the other edge. I'll show you that one in a little while. And then you come over to roughly how big you want your little tab, and you punch again. I always just eyeball mine, but I really probably should have marked it. Let me just have a look here. Do you know what? I'm going to do a measuring for you guys, because what I'm doing here is so that I can cut off the back as well. I'm just matching up this part in here by eye. There we go. And this is what you'll have. So what you're going to do next is on the back, you're going to cut away this excess bit that isn't the tab. Okay? So we are just going to cut that away. You can use a ruler and a knife for this. I've just really sort of being rough with it at the moment. And then on the front, you're going to cut away where the tab is. Now, of course, you could cut that whole front piece away. That would be so much easier for you. So I will show you that on the next one. There we go. And so you have this little file folder that opens up. And then again, if you just stick it down on 3 sides, you've got a little pocket as well as an opening journaling space, which I would probably have my file folders this way. I'm going to show you how to do it a little bit easier, because seriously, that wasn't, I'm trying to teach you something and I'm just making it so difficult. So what we want to do here is, so I'm just trying to think how to get those roses showing. So what you want to do is, if you want it really easy, leave not much of a gap, a bit of a gap. How big is that? About a centimetre there. Got. Let me have a little look, see how big it is. Yes, so it's about a quarter. No, half an inch. About half an inch. So yeah, about a centimetre, about half an inch. And then what you do is you open this up. Oh, first of all, cut it to the size you want. This one's easy because it's got lines ready for me. There we go. Open this up. You just want to line it up into this corner again that I show you. And punch. And then eyeball how big you want the tab to be. Okay, so here I've got it to 2 1/4 mark, but you know, I always eyeball it. It's so much easier to eyeball. They all look different then as well. There we go. So you've got it like that, and it's much neater, much easier. So what you can do, you can round the corners. The punch board comes with a corner rounder. I'm going to show you on this one, rounding the corners. So you just pop it in and you can round all of your corners. Like so. Or another way you can do it is you can bring your edges in just like you did with this edge here. Just match it up. Oh, I don't know if I can do it after the fact now. Yes, I can. Just got to get that out of the way. Just match it up and punch. Match it up and punch. Match it up and punch. And then you get this nice little sort of pattern in place. And I think that looks really cute, especially if you round the bottom corners as well. I think that's going to look even cuter. Oh yeah, I love that. So then what I would do is I would glue it on 3 sides like this, and so that this side here is a pocket, but it can also open up and all of this can be written on. So I am just going to make myself a few of those. Oh, I did want to show you how to do it without a punch board, of course. So without a punch board, again, leave yourself a bit of a gap. Mark out with a pencil or anything. What have I got to hand? I've got a watercolour pencil, that will do. Work out how big you want your tab. I'm going to have it to about here. So I'm just going to draw a line down, very faint line, and bring it across. So I'm just going to cut down, like so. And I am going to cut along, to cut the rest off. Obviously we want to make this file folder the size that we actually want it. Now here, there's various ways that you can do this. You can either get a corner rounder. I've got a small one just here, which I absolutely love. And you can go in and round all these little corners. Like so. When you're doing this one, it can get quite difficult. You're not going to be able to get your corner rounder in there. So what I suggest doing is you could either use a penny to go draw yourself a corner around the edge, or you can do it by hand, which I would just do it by hand like so. Then you can go in, of course, and round all your other corners. And there you go, you have a file folder that you have made yourself really, really easily. So this one is the easier one on the punch board than this. This is a bit faffy and I was going in all kinds of directions with that. So this is the easier version of that. or you can do it by hand, and it is that simple. Literally that simple. Of course, you don't need 6 by 6 papers. You could literally use just any, I've already used that one. You could just literally use any size papers you want at all. So I'm going to be doing mine with the punch board because that's the kind of look that I'm after. But feel free to do yours by hand. And yeah, so I hope you've all been well. I hope you're all having fun. And oh, I just got that really wonky. Straight thoughts, Tracy. Straight thoughts. There we go. So I am giving you an extra video today. Today's Thursday. I've just done Thrifty Thursdays, and I'm giving you an extra video, and that is because I didn't get to put one up yesterday. I've had so much family drama. I've got a sick teenager, and he's a lot better now. He's back at school and everything's fine again for him. So yeah, because I've been dealing with so much at the moment, I didn't get to put one up yesterday, and this is exactly what I wanted to do yesterday. So I thought, do you know what, I'm just going to put it up today because I really want to make these and get this done. Yeah, life always, you know, it never rains, it pours. You know, it's that kind of moment for me at the moment. But I am super excited at the moment. Me and my husband have been planning our holidays for this year and the beginning of next. Because next year is a big birthday of mine. I am turning the big 40 next year. So my husband's decided he's going to take us away for that, which is really, really good. Because I haven't actually celebrated any of my milestone birthdays at all. I was actually pregnant with all of them. So I was pregnant on my 18th, I was pregnant on my 21st, and I was pregnant on my 30th as well. So I never actually got around to celebrating them. So it is going to be so nice to go away. And it's going to be just me and my husband because my second child will be 18, and he's also a child carer. So a professional child carer. So he's going to be looking after my children while we go away. And of course, the only child when we do go away for my birthday next year, the only child that we'll have that is a child and not a teenager, is actually just my youngest. So actually, you know, the others are really quite self-sufficient, really. Don't want those ones. Sorry, don't want any repeats. Love's going to be upside down. This way. So yeah, we've been planning that. So we're planning on going to Cancun, which is going to be great. I mean, I've never travelled that far. I've never gone on a long haul flight before. And of course, I'm here in the UK, so that's quite a distance for me. So that's going to be absolutely lovely. And we're also planning holidays with children, where we're going to be going to London. I'm not too far from London, so that's just a day trip one. And also to the Jurassic Coast here in the UK, which is near Devon, sort of way down the south. And when you go there, you can find these rocks that you can split open, and you find fossils, and they're literally just everywhere. The whole beach is just scattered with them, where the beach is being eroded. The cliffs, sorry, are being eroded. And you find loads of fossils. So I'm taking the kids there because I just know my kids are going to love that. My two youngest ones are going to absolutely have a great time. And we're planning on staying, sorry, I've got too many of these little cut bits that have built up over here. So we're planning on staying in a place called a Haven holiday park, where you stay in a mobile home, and they got some, you know, like nightlife and activities for the children and things. So we tend to do that. We don't really go camping anymore. I always tell my children I'm too old for camping. I do like it, it's okay, but it's when you get that really bad weather down in sort of Cornwall and Devon, you get sort of like at night time it's almost like a tropical storm, and yeah, I don't want to stay in that. I'm sorry, I just don't. If that makes me a baby, it makes me a baby. Yeah, it's not for me. So yeah, but it's all going to be so much fun. So we're planning all those, which is super exciting, which is keeping my mood up. And giving me lots to look forward to, so that's nice. What else is going on? Not a lot really. Other than that, I've got a whole lot of artwork I've been doing. Massive amount of artwork. Yeah, it's a little bit crazy at the moment. How am I going to do this if I want it right way up? This way? No. I don't think I'm going to get this one right way up. So it might be better to do it like this. So I just don't think I can get it right way up, unless my brain's not working. I can get it right way up and I'm just being a div, which is highly likely. So yeah, my artwork is, I'm doing a massive amount at the moment because I've got a collab coming up, and in that collab is quite a bit of artwork that I plan to do. So I am going to be talking about that tomorrow. I'll be talking about that collab then, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to be prepping another canvas for it, and you'll get a little hint at what's to come then. Which I think will be nice. But yeah, the collab's going to be on April the 3rd, but I'll tell you more about it all tomorrow. But yeah, I'm really enjoying doing that artwork, to be honest, and once that's done I'll be ready to sort out some prints and get it all set up for selling the artwork. So that'll be good, and prints will be available on my store for anyone that wants a print. Here we go, we're getting somewhere now. I'm just going to check that time because I think it's ticking along and I don't want you guys to get cut off again. Oh no, we've got a little while. You're probably going to get cut off because I say you've got a little while and then I'll forget what I'm doing. I don't think I'm going to use those roses. I think I'm going to use a few of these nice light pages here. Like this one looks like it's almost white, but actually it's got a pink hue to it. I'm not sure if you can see that. Got this really nice green one. doesn't want to come away. I would use these butterfly ones, but the butterflies tend to sort of rip here at the edges, so I'm not going to use that just because I don't think it's going to hold at all. I'll use one of these bird ones and see how that folds. And is that everything? A different type of green one. Why not? Why not? There we go. Let's get these made real quick. This is much, much thicker, this paper. It's got such a lovely texture, so it's going to be really nice for writing on. So all of these are part of my design team project that I'm doing this month. That should be up next week, I'm hoping. So yeah, that would just be one video this month for the design team project. I think I might leave that one not shaped. So yeah, these are so easy. I really would like to decorate one so I can show you hopefully what it will look like once it's in the journal. There we go. Getting a whole big pile of scraps here. As if I needed more of those. It's like a never-ending battle for all of us, isn't it, as crafters? Big scrap pile. Your mind just keeps building and building. But there's so much you can make with them, so I don't ever want to throw them away. But at the same time, I've got too many already. So I'm going to have to sort through them and see what it is I want to use. Or actually just make something out of them. That would probably be good. Just get them gone. I think the problem is there are a lot of strips is the problem. Not much of anything else, just lots and lots of strips. Now for the pink one. Might be able to see now that it's pink. There we go. So move those scraps out of the way and get rid of all these little bits. I'll just move these papers. I've got a drawer next to me where all my small papers go. And I'll move the punch board. There we go. And we will get decorating this piece. Oh, let me put this up. I don't get cut off because I will get cut off. So I am just going to find myself some decorative pieces. Right, so these are all from G from Happiness and Crafting. So all the kits that I'm using today are hers. I cannot remember the name of them right now, but I will put it down in the description box for you. So let's have a little look. I'm going to just grab some lace, that's what I'm looking for right now. just see what I can sort of build up on here. So I'm going to go for 2 pieces of this. Maybe a bit of baby pink as well. Sorry about that. I'm just rummaging through. I've got a little pot beside me of all my bits and pieces for this project. So a little bit of that. We'll see about using more of that. So what I like to do at the moment in this journal is I like to stack up and layer up lace, fabrics, anything like that. Oh, actually I think I'll use this one, Camellia. Just going to get my ink in. It would help that inked everything, wouldn't it? So I'm using worn lipstick for this project. And that seems to be the only ink I'm using in this whole project. No reason for that, that's just what I've decided to do. Now because this will open up, you want to make sure you ink all the way around in here if you're inking. If you're not, that's fine too. I'm leaving the inside white, I just think it's going to be easier to use. So I'm just making those corners rounded there. There we go. I like that. That is super, super cute. There we go. So yeah, what I've been doing is I have been layering up bits, taking the cards, popping that on however I feel like it. And then I've been getting my Tim Holtz tiny attacher, which is just really small staples. You could of course use any staples, and I've just been putting a staple through the middle. And that's because I love the look of these tiny attachers. If you don't like the look of those, of course you don't ever have to do anything like this. I do though, I think they're so, so cute. So what I'm going to do there is, I'm debating whether I want some paper in the background. Yeah, I think I do. I think I want some music sheets. Just going to see if I've got any to hand. Oh, I tell you what I can use. Let me see if I can grab it from here. Aha! I'm going to use a little bit of this. Sorry about all the faffing I'm doing today. Seriously, I'm so disorganised. I only get worse, I don't get better. So what I'm going to do is going to take a little bit of this off. I don't need a lot. Yeah, I like that, that's cute. Oh, empty glue stick. Let's get another one. Yeah, I've got them everywhere. I'm prepared. Only in that part. Only in that part. Literally in nothing else. Sorry, I've got some lumps of glue on there. Let's see if I can get this down. So when it comes to gluing lace, if I was to glue everywhere, it would just be a hot mess of glue. So what I do is I only glue where the actual card is. because otherwise it would just be a hot mess absolutely everywhere. There we are. I think I'm just going to add a little butterfly under here. So let me just cut one off. So I've got all the papers next to me. And so rather than putting them all down, I'm just grabbing out a butterfly and cutting it off of the sheet. The whole kit will be shown to you, all the kits that I'm using will be shown to you next week when I reveal the design team project, happiness and crafting design team project. When I show that, I'll have all the kits there and I will show you through them. I'll tell you all their names and everything you need to know, and it will have everywhere where you can go. There are also some other lovely people that join the design team, so do check out all the links on that video that I do, because they have some wonderful ideas. I always get such great ideas from them. I like that there. This isn't art glitter glue, this is just tacky glue watered down because I want to empty the bottle of my tacky glue. And it's just got a fine tip, and it's the only kind of bottles that I have with fine tips. Oops. That's me hitting my metal lamp. So I'm not shaping these butterflies in this project. There we go. I love that so much. That's so cute. So that, how that would go into a page is, say this is our page. And what you'd do is you'd glue down 3 sides. You could choose which 3 you want. I would probably do it that way. This will be a pocket here. So we'd be able to pop some things in here. Sorry, I've got hiccups. And so that would be a pocket. But then this would open up and you'd be able to journal on all of this. And if you had a few on one page, sort of stacked, that would look really nice, giving lots of space to journal, lots of space to tuck little mini cards in for journaling as well. Yeah, and because they close, it's all just such, you know, it looks lovely on the page, and then the writing is all on the inside, which I really like in journals because I have quite messy handwriting. Not the worst, but it's quite messy. So there we go. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. I've made an absolute mess and it's completely disorganised and all over the place, as per usual. Down in the description box, I'll have G's shop if you did want to check out her digikits before the design team project is revealed. Oh dear, I can't get this pin in. Okay, I'm going to stop playing with that right now. Oh god. So yeah, if you did want to check those out, I will tag her down in the description box. Also is my store. I do digikits as well now, and there's a few of them in there. If you'd like to become a member, you can do, and there will be, on the highest tier one, you get Happy Mail each month. That always goes out on the 1st, but if you were to join sort of now up until the 1st of next month, you'll get still this month, so I'll send you one out. Also, you get the use of digikits that I put up on there for absolutely free. You just go on there and you can download all the past ones as well as all the future ones that will come up. So that's always good, so do go check that out. That is just in the Buy Me a Coffee section. What else is there? All my socials are linked down there, and I think that is everything. So I hope you all have a lovely day, and I hope you like that I've given you a second video, and I'm so sorry I couldn't do it yesterday. I'm just absolutely terrible at trying to get these out. I really wanted to do them Monday to Friday, but really they're sort of coming out between 3 to 5 times a week. So I hope that's all okay with you guys. So yeah, I hope you have a lovely day. I hope you're all keeping well and keeping safe, and I will see you next time. Bye for now. Bye.